The movie begins by introducing us to a world that has been completely destroyed by nuclear radiation and a catastrophic bomb. Amid this desolation, we meet Anne, a 23-year-old woman who lives alone in the countryside of America. After losing her parents to the explosion, and is left to rebuild her life, battling grief and loneliness. Her only companion is her loyal dog, Bobby, whom she loves dearly. To Anne, Bobby is more than just a pet. He is her closest friend and the only connection to the life she once knew. One day, while hunting in the forest, Anne encounters something she never expected, a boy swimming in a lake. She is utterly shocked because, until now, she believed she was the only survivor. Anne's shock turns to urgency when she realizes that the lake is toxic, its water contaminated by radiation. She rushes to warn the boy, whose name is John, and pulls him out of the water. Like Anne, John is astonished to see another person alive, and immediately pours clean water on him, trying to rid him of the toxic chemicals. Despite her efforts, John falls ill. Feeling sorry for him, Anne takes him to her home and nurses him back to health, caring for him every day. After a few days, John recovers from his sickness, and the two begin living together in Anne's home. As the season for sowing crops arrives, Anne heads out to plant grains. John, who is an engineer, offers to help her with various tasks, and is overjoyed to have someone by her side who can share the workload. Together, they farm and make life a little easier. John's engineering skills prove invaluable. He takes Anne to a nearby location where they can fetch fuel. Using this fuel, they power a tractor to farm the land more efficiently. Their lives gradually improve, and they begin to form a bond as they work side by side. Months pass, and their collaboration brings a sense of hope to their isolated existence. One day, while walking through the forest with Bobby, Anne encounters another survivor named Caleb. Caleb is thrilled to meet other people after being alone for so long. He explains that he hasn't eaten in days. Feeling pity for him, Anne brings him home and introduces him to John. However, John is not pleased about Caleb's arrival. He becomes envious, fearing that Anne's attention will shift to Caleb. As days go by, Anne and Caleb grow closer, spending more time together. Their connection deepens, and John feels increasingly sidelined. He becomes heartbroken and bitter as he watches and prioritizes Caleb over him. Despite this, John proposes a project to bring electricity to their home by harnessing energy from a nearby lake. He explains that with electricity, they could power a fridge and other appliances, making life more comfortable. Anne and Caleb agree to the idea, and the three of them begin working tirelessly on the project. However, John's jealousy only grows as he notices Anne and Caleb's bond strengthening. He warns Anne not to trust Caleb, reminding her that they barely know him. But Anne dismisses John's concerns, asserting that it's her life and her choice. One evening, Anne and Caleb spend the night together. The next morning, John wakes up to find them together, and his jealousy turns into uncontrollable rage. Fueled by anger, John decides to take drastic action. He convinces Caleb to join him for some work. However, when they are alone, John pushes Caleb off a cliff, ensuring that he falls to his death. John returns home and tells Anne that Caleb has left and won't be coming back. Days pass, and Caleb does not return. Despite waiting and hoping, Anne eventually accepts that Caleb is gone. Reluctantly, she begins living with John once again, trying to adapt to the new reality. The movie ends with Anne and John living together in isolation, with no one else in sight. The future remains uncertain, but they continue to survive in their desolate world. Dear viewers, thank you for watching this recap of Z for Zachariah, 2015. Let us know your thoughts about the movie in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest videos. Until next time, stay safe and take care.